I'm going to tear down the way that you speak. I'm going to tear down the way that you look at things. He said, because when you open up your mouth, your words are going to frame your life. Where did you get this from, Apostle? Turn to Hosea, the 4th chapter. The Bible says, in the world wants you to be so sensual. Say sensual. What do you mean? Because when you're talking about pornography, it's based on what you feel. This feels good to me. This is what I like. It's based on your appetite. So when you're dealing with sensual is talking about your senses. It's talking about a fleshly appetite and your fleshly nature. So when you look at the world system, your thoughts is based on you feeling good. Because you thought in your mind, ain't nothing wrong. You thought in your mind, because I ain't heard, that means that I'm good. What do you mean? You ain't never exercised a day in your life and you thought that was good. Right? Because you don't feel no pain. But wait when you start getting older. When do you start getting older? Your body hurt. So you understand, when you don't move, your body is lying to you, telling you that everything is good. When really everything is bad, because you ain't moving, you ain't walking this body. Come on here. So I understand when I start exercising, it hurt. But I understand in the long run, it's good for me. Come on here. See, these images that are in our mind is telling us when we don't do anything. How do you think that your heart is going to work when 24/7 you just like this? This your pace. You don't do nothing. So when you stress out, your heart do like this. Your heart just acting up because it's saying, what's going on? What's going on? Because you ain't exercised it to prepare it for the test. Because see, when I'm exercising, I now got to do a speed walk. So now my body's saying, wait a minute, she ain't never did that before. Wait a minute, she going fast now. So my body's saying, I got to catch up. So now it's making that heart say, you got to pump, you got to pump, you got to pump. Now your heart now is being prepared for the test. So that when I'm being stressed out, now my body's saying, oh, it's time to kick in. See, because I'm preparing myself for the test. But see, the world don't tell us to prepare ourselves for the test. The world to see you to make you think it's just going to be like this. See, you can't even get it twisted thinking because you skinny mean you healthy. Come on. Oh, you can be skinny and be jacked up. It ain't about what you look like on the outside. It's because of the relationship of who you got on the inside of you. Let's look at Hosea 4. When you look at Hosea 4, look at verse 1. He said, hear the word of the Lord. You got to understand the Bible is a book. It's a book of spirits. So when you read the word of God, God said, I'm giving you mouth to mouth. He said, I'm making your spirit man come alive. He said, hear the word of the Lord, you Israelites. So he said, hear the word of the Lord, children of God. He said, because the Lord has a charge to bring against you who live in the land. You got to understand, God said, I got something to deal with the people who live on earth. I got something to deal. I got a problem with y'all. Listen what he's saying. He said, there is no faithfulness. Come on here. He said, you ain't faithful to me. He said, there is no love. He said, there is no acknowledgement of God in the land. Is that what your Bible say? He said, there is only cursing. Because we'll curse in a minute. He said, I hear your cursing. See, you thought because you don't see God, God is saying, I'm not present. I'm everywhere at the same time. I hear everything that you're saying. I hear your mama complaining. I hear your thoughts. He said, I hear your cursing. I see how you acting. You acting funny. You acting some kind of way. He said, and I'm bringing a charge against you. Hallelujah, Jesus. He said, you're lying and murder. He said, you stealing and you adultery, you sleeping around. He said, they break all bounds and bloodshed follow bloodshed. He said, people are killing one another. Verse 3, he said, because of this, the land is mourning. The land and the earth is crying. It's saying, all who live in it waste away. The beasts of the field and the birds of the air and the fish of the sea are dying. If you look on the news, they talking about how some fish are in the ocean and they're dying. Whales are dying.